Comedian Eddie Griffin has the entire internet buzzing as he completely humiliates Kamala Harris. And as always, I just want to thank y'all so much for always liking and sharing these videos and for subscribing to the channel. And Kamala Harris will be so mad if this video goes viral. Oh my God. Now that I think about it, this could be Donald Trump's next viral ad.
Rights are on the line. Our Supreme Court is on the line. Our basic freedoms are being tested, Madam VP. I know you've been traveling across the country. What are you hearing? Yeah, girl, I'm out here in these streets.
You're lying.
You're right, that's what I said. But as soon as I got my check, I was gone.
You out in the streets. Oh, so all of a sudden you black again because it's election season. They need a. So I'm out in these streets. What streets are you in? Huh? What streets?
Got to have it. I know what you're thinking. I was the one back in the day always talking about I love the hood.
You out in the streets with your white husband, huh? The streets.
I love the ghetto. I was the one said I wasn't the kind of to make a little money and run to the suburbs.
Yeah, because you harder than still getting harder. Madam VP, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, man, these streets, you know what I mean? I'm a hustler, supreme. I'm in the streets, goddammit.
That's why I'm the king around here.
I'm hitting the pavement, agitating the gravel. You know what I'm saying? I'm kicking rocks like a...
Streets. And let me tell you, you're right, Taraji. There is so much at stake in this moment. The majority of us believe in freedom and equality. But these extremists, as they say, they not like us. No, they not.
Yeah, look at... They not like us. Kendrick, kick her in the head. Kick her in the head for even using your guy. They not like... You ain't like us either. Well, how about that? Hold on. They will take anything for and use it as a slogan to try to get them votes, boy. Then they try to this black out and turn her into a Nick again. You know, that's how he won the last time, got the black vote because they got the black woman. But this, she ain't black at all. I don't know what she is, but she ain't no Nick.
Do you believe that Vice President Kamala Harris is only on the ticket because she is a black woman?
Well, I can say no. I think it's maybe a little bit different. So I've known her a long time indirectly, not directly very much. And she was always of Indian heritage, and she was only promoting Indian heritage. I didn't know she was black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known as black. So I don't know, is she Indian or is she black?
She has always identified as a black woman. She went to a historically black college.
I respect either one, but she obviously doesn't, because she was Indian all the way, and then all of a sudden she made a turn and she became a black person.
Just to be clear, sir, do you believe that she is...
I think somebody should look into that too when you ask, continue in a very hostile, nasty tone.
It's a direct question, sir.
And then she became black.
I know that much. Yeah, she got a white husband. Because, she's so black. She's so down with us that she married a white boy. Like a majority of these mayors and female senators that are black. All of them got white husbands.
Vice President Kamala Harris, she may have just lost the black vote, guys.
Shoot these guys. Look, freedom is when... Freedom is... Oh! Can we get somebody to help? Somebody's hot. Somebody's hot. Can we get somebody to help? You okay? Drink some water, folks. It is hot out. Get somebody else.
Wow, what would we do without Governor Tim Walz telling you to drink water when it's hot? I mean, just common sense. I mean, the American people would be completely lost without that invaluable word of advice.
Thank you. You get water?
They're so weird. They're so weird. They're so weird.
You okay? Yeah. Thank you all for helping. Grateful. Thank you.
So the crowd was chanting, "They're so weird. They're so weird." It sounded like they were saying, though, like, Where's the beer? Where's the beer?
Weird. He's weird. He's weird. By the way, there's absolutely nothing weird about JD Vance. Nothing weird. You're weird, Kamala, with your weird coconut tree word salad, speaking to America like we're 3-year-olds. Yes. And we all know it. So all this is a projection. And I do think if you're anywhere right of those far left Karens for Kamala or white dudes for Kamala with your land acknowledgements and your don't criticize BIPOC, you understand who the weirdos are in this race.
So what do you guys think? And like, what's the first thought that you have whenever you hear the name Kamala Harris? Do you instantly go and say, first black president?
Thank y'all. Take care of one another on this. This is why we gather. Look, it's hot. It is hot. I'll come again. They've got folks here. We'll make sure we're okay. But I have to tell you all again, in all seriousness, to come and gather like this, to talk about our freedoms, the ability to talk about what could be good. And I have to say, this idea of caring for our neighbor and kindness and a hand up when somebody needs it, or just the sense of that people go through things.
Positive, forward-looking country could be. So I think Kamala Harris has done something brilliant here, more than I think any of us realize, with a pick who just says the message not only in words but in the whole atmosphere he created with her.
Keith, what do you make of what you're seeing watching these two rallies? And I mean, I've been to 1 million Trump rallies, more than I could count. That's the kind of stuff you see at a Trump rally. Those levels of people. I think it was 8,000 yesterday, 15,000 today. You know, I know Trump has been bothered by the momentum from what I've heard from sources, but this is Trump-level enthusiasm at these kinds of events.
It is, and there's been an energy shift in the race. I was in Philadelphia yesterday at that rally. I think that I was told 10,000 people were there. Every seat was filled all the way up to the rafters. And Trump had been at that same location, and he didn't fill that arena at Temple University. So I think he's...
You know, I think it's interesting how these guys always try to downplay the number of people that show up at Donald Trump's rallies. And it's like, people who are actually there, they actually know, roughly how many people are actually there. But it's just funny how CNN, these news anchors, always try to downplay how many people support Donald Trump. The other funny thing is, I never would have guessed Caitlin Collins would have attended so many Donald Trump rallies. It just doesn't resonate. It doesn't click for me. I'm not thoroughly convinced. I'm not calling her a liar, but on that issue. But I can't imagine her being at that many Donald Trump rallies.
Philadelphia yesterday at that rally. I think that I was told 10,000 people were there. Every seat was filled all the way up to the rafters. And Trump had been at that same location, and he didn't fill that arena at Temple University. So I think he's really got to be very upset. He's watching Kamala Harris steal the headlines, steal the enthusiasm, steal the attention, getting the news stories, getting live TV coverage, raising $36 million or $31 million or whatever it was in the past 24 hours, on top of the $310 million she raised last month. These are the things that Donald Trump was supposed to be doing, supposed to be leading in. So I think it's really exciting. And as Bill said, we haven't seen this in the Democratic Party since 2008 when Barack Obama was the candidate.
Take, for example, just tonight, there were some protesters at her event. Listen to how she handled this protester interrupting her.
Because we believe in democracy. Everyone's voice matters, but I am speaking now. If you want Donald Trump to win, then say that, otherwise I'm speaking.
That's a boss. And listen, I think...
I wouldn't call her a boss. But she did address the hecklers. She addressed the hecklers. I'll give her that.
Moments where this has happened now, where it's the chants that were familiar from Donald Trump in 2016, the lock her up chants, and now it is a lock him up chant whenever they are talking about Trump's crimes, the fact that he's a convicted felon. But how Harris handled this moment really stood out to me. She's done this 3 times now. Watch this.
The courts are going to handle that. We're going to beat them in November. You know what? The courts are going to handle that part of it. What we're going to do is beat them in November. Hold on. This campaign, our campaign, is not just a fight against Donald Trump. Our campaign, this campaign, is a fight for the future.
So yeah, it's kind of like they're banking on the black vote just because Kamala Harris is half black, or so they say. I mean, did you see that rally in Atlanta? Kamala Harris put on this fake Southern accent that people compared to Hillary Clinton. I mean, she's from San Francisco, but just see how hard she's trying with the Southern accent. She tries, y'all.
True. Kamala gets wrecked for her fake dialect. Our video of the day comes to us from a Kamala Harris rally in Atlanta yesterday. Listen carefully how quickly she went from a San Francisco elite to a Southern belle.
You all helped us win in 2020, and we're going to do it again in 2024. Yes, we will.
Well, I do declare. But that was really fast, so let's hear it one more time, please.
You all helped us win in 2020, and we're going to do it again in 2024.
Yes, 2020. The election year, Kamala got 0 delegates. Even Amy Klobuchar got 5 of them, and she eats salad with a comb. I will never forget this egg salad with a comb. Liz, why did she do this? Why did what?
No, you know, I was thinking about, oh yes, unburdened by what has been her California accent and her Canadian upbringing. You know,
Yeah.
so I'm wondering if is she going to have hot sauce in her pocket like Hillary? Is she going to go gun shooting in Ohio like John Kerry did? I mean, nothing screams fake more than a fake accent after you had, you know, no delegates, no Democrat primary voters, and now, you know, pretty much a Potemkin campaign because she's not talking any policy. It's all brand and imaging.
They said it. No policy. Just seems to be all brand and imaging. I mean, many of my friends say that the simple fact is that she has Megan Thee Stallion shaking her bottom for your vote while saying nothing about her policy shows what she really thinks about you. Now, I'm telling you guys, educated black people do not want this stereotype against themselves. For one, the accent immediately caught the attention of critics all over social media. Outkick founder Clay Travis, he shared the clip on X while saying, "Why do people do this? It's just so transparently fake." One reply said it's what sociopaths do. I swear, guys, I wouldn't be surprised if Kamala Harris is caught wearing an afro next week. You know what I mean? Now, let's be real for a second. Where does Vice President Kamala Harris really stand on the issues that matter to the American people? Because according to an ad from an outside political committee, Kamala Harris fails the test when it comes to the border. National Border Patrol Council Vice President Art Del Cueto said in a new ad from the Preserve America Super PAC, America needs a commander-in-chief who's tough on illegal immigration. Kamala Harris fails that test. Now, this reminds me of how Senator John Kennedy went off on Harris in a recent Fox News interview. You guys gotta check out my previous video because the footage of Kennedy is going viral. And as always, guys, thank you so much for hitting the like button. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for sharing these videos on Facebook and Twitter, and I'll see you on the next one.